Yeah, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We took a L, bruh. We took a L. Could have won this game, but we had fun playing it. You know what I'm saying? Playing against the same guy we lost to in the playoffs, as a matter of fact. I want to say divisional round. Yeah, but we're gonna take a look at the team stats first, as per usual. Feel me? Excuse my voice. I am a little sick, so yeah. If I take a break to sip some water, fuck you. Um, 42 points, man, was not enough to win this game. 541 yards of offense, 90 yards rushing, 451 passing. Both teams had 19 first downs. We moved the ball effectively. Um, yeah, he stays in a couple offenses. He was in a lot of bunch today, bunch trips, trio offset. And what it really all boils down to is the turnovers, man. I threw 2 picks and fumbled twice. So I believe my picks were early in the game, first quarter, second quarter maybe. But I know the 2 fumbles were both in the third. That's the only quarter where we didn't score. And if we could have capitalized on those 2 drives, at least one of them, and maybe scored 7, obviously, that means that we're up, in this game. You know what I'm saying? That means the score is 49-45. You feel me? Um, well, both were lights out in the red zone. He was 7 for 8. I was 5 for 6. Time of possession, he won that mainly just because takes the clock down a little bit more than I do pre-snap. But here's the QBs, man. Lamar Jackson and Trevor Lawrence, the prodigy. Um, I mean, it doesn't go without saying, man. Both quarterbacks played well, aside from the interceptions, obviously. Uh, and Lamar fumbled as well, so there's that. But 6 carries for 69 yards. Our rookie halfback only 5 carries, 20 yards, but he did score a touchdown. We got Gus the Bus. Um, his I want to say first touch of the season. 1 yard line, give it to him at the goal line. He had a scenario for his halfback, James Callahan, a rookie. Ends up with 4 touchdowns. And really, he was bagged most of the game, dog. Like, I think on the last drive, with like 30 seconds left, he was still running the ball with him. And he got a 30-yard run to the left, and I ran commit left, which was trash. But outside of that, he got 19 carries for 50 yards. Like, it was like a 2 point something yard per carry average. It was a bad game. It was a bad game until he, got that broke that long one and of course scored the touchdowns as well. But as you can see, receiving, we finally have gone back to put Marquise Brown in the slot, and that's what happens. That's the productivity, man. 11 catches, 198 yards, 2 touchdowns. Rashad Bateman 5 for 101 and a touchdown. He also fumbled though. Like, there's no replay for it, which sucks. But yeah, man, a fucking DB made him fumble, bro. Like dog, it's got to stop. The fumbles, man. That's really what's killing my season right now. And I refuse to go on conservative because it's fucking whack. I shouldn't have to play on conservative just to finish a damn game without fumbling 4 times. You know what I'm saying? Andrews, 4 catches for 50 yards. Not a lot of activity for him. It's a subpar game. He's used to. I think he had 90 catches last season. Devin Duvernay, 3 catches for 44 yards. Not bad at all. And then Ben Mason, we just signed him out of free agency. He was undrafted free agent with the team in real life. Ended up getting cut in the last day of cuts, but brought him back in. Scores a touchdown in his first game with the team, first game in the NFL. O line didn't really do nothing too crazy. This play right here, Tyree Phillips got hurt on this play that he gave up the sack. I wonder if that really contributed to it, but Max Crosby blew him up, knocked him on his ass, got a sack, and then Tyree Phillips was hurt. So that was funny. Ronnie Stanley with our only pancake block in the game. That's from our O-line anyway. Taking a look at the defense, man. The defense came to play. I realized early on that he was going for a scenario with his halfback. When he got a big pass play and ran out at the 1 yard line, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It's halfback time. He's going to run the ball. Trying to get a touchdown because that's obviously the easiest way to get scenarios done is touchdowns instead of yards, right? Especially when somebody's going to key in on you on yards. And I was actually run committing throughout this game. It was crazy. But as you can see right here, man, we always take a look at tackles for loss. So we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tackles for loss, bro. 14 tackles for loss. And he still ends up with 86 yards. That's crazy. We did get 6 sacks. Tyus Bowser destroyed his left tackle. Dafe Owe, you know how we do with him. And then Derek Wolf, surprisingly, I was on the cusp of replacing this man in my pass rush rotation. And he comes up with 2 sacks this game. Gotta love it. Marcus Peters, MP Juice Man with the only interception for our team. A couple pass deflections. Like I said, the offense is very efficient today. Um, so yeah, getting over to the highlights, man. Now all of the plays aren't in there, which sucks, but some of them are. This is just a simple mesh concept. First play of the game. Why not come out and run some mesh? We are essentially a spread offense. So snap the ball here. Mesh is mesh, bro. You're reading the underneath, sucking down the users, and right here we got a flood concept to the right. So we got 12 taking the top off the defense here. We got our underneath with our mesh concept drag. Wheel routes open, post routes open. You know what I'm saying? We could stay in the pocket to deliver this, but we rolled out a little bit here. Actually get a block from the running back. Able to get upfield and get out of bounds. And as you can see right here, look, you can see that I'm holding R1. I'm gonna put both hands on the ball. We don't want to fumble. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to fumble. I'm doing that consistently throughout these games, and I'm still fumbling. Right here, Rudy Ford is going to catch a pick. This is me forcing the ball here. Simple and plain. He got his zone drops set here, it looks like. I don't think that's man. I think it's zone. Yeah, he's got his zone drop set here. He's got a nice little flat right there, about 10 yards, I guess. He's probably got another 20-yarder back there. But in any case, I should not have thrown that route. I should have thrown the flood concept to the right, which means I should have left my halfback on this swing route. So widen out the zones, and then I should have thrown to 89 up the field. It's a simple read, easy read. That's where the ball's got to go, up to 89 to the side end. But, yep, we didn't. So we threw an interception there. And right here, he gets a 50-yard pass to DJ Chark. This is just simple play. Cover 4. Takes it over the top. And this, I was disappointed in Derek Wolfe here. So in this particular situation, I don't like Derek Wolfe in that spot because he doesn't have the speed to really control the edge. And if that's Tyus Bowser, if that's Odafe Owe in that spot right there, then we make that play. He gets ran down, not with a 72 speed DN that's a run stopper. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else makes that play, forces that errant throw, puts the pressure on him and all that good stuff. Right here, sacked. I want to say, yeah, this is the one where Tyus Bowser just destroys his right tackle, just comes right around him, swaps his hands, and gets to the QB. Dafe Owe approves of this message, clapping his hands right there on the logo. You feel me? Very next play, similar look. We're actually sending 4 this time, and then Derek Wolfe beating his one-on-one. Right when the ball's about to come out. I'm pretty sure he's going up top here to this post. He's trying to cross the face of my safety, but he really didn't. It would have been a pick anyway. In hindsight, I wish he would have thrown a pick, but he threw a pick the very next play. Marcus Peters, Marcus MP Juice Man, with the big play right there. 12-yard run by Lamar, and then we're up in the end zone with Gus the Bus for the first points of the game. And we're feeling good, right? Feeling good, feeling great. You know what I'm saying? He goes on a long drive. Like, bro, I think this drive lasted well into the second quarter. Or one of his drives did. This is the one. So you got the ball here with 4 minutes and 11 seconds. He keeps the ball for another minute and 11 seconds. So 5 minutes and 22 seconds, bro. Like, that's literally more than half a quarter to end it with a touchdown here. Oh, I'm lying. He got a field goal. Got a field goal there. And we turn the ball over in 2 plays. And then he's in for the second touchdown of the game. Well, his first touchdown of the game, I'm lying. Looks like we take a sack here. Negative plays. 3rd and 15, we get an 8-yard pass completion. And then 4th and 7, button the ball away. That's what you don't want to do against somebody that's going to score 45 points. Because you don't want to punt the ball. Right here, he actually goes for it on 4th and 3 because he also knows you can't punt the ball in this game. But we get a stop. We're back on offense. I think we did score on this drive here. It was just quick passes here, bang bang, run at the goal line. Ben Mason, his first touchdown as a Raven, and in the CFM. So hit the flats, man. Could have thrown the corner out, but give Ben Mason a touch, bro. As a fullback, he's going to do some dirty work for us. He's going to play some special teams, so get him his touch. Feel me? Looks like right here, Dallas Goedert, 38-yard pass completion here. This is my fault. This is all me. When I don't get a good contain here, 95. I don't have contains on. I don't think. It looks like we just straight pass rushing. Um, yeah, don't get a contain. I click R3 like a dumbass. I should have just let him run with the QB. Maybe he would have fumbled or at least slid, and not would he wouldn't have got this big gain right here. It's like 40 yards, bro. And he gets down here in the red zone again. I believe this was a yeah. I thought this was a mistake. Like he snapped the ball and threw it to his tight end immediately. Like he was just tapping X, and he just happened to catch it. If you look at 40, bro, look at 40. First time I'm saying this in real time. 40's in position, and then he just like backs up and lets him catch it. Like what the fuck? That's wild. That's got to be a mistake, bro. Like legit, it's got to be a mistake. Anywho, we get the ball back here. It's 35 seconds left in the half, and he did this to me when we played in the playoffs. He got a cheap score right at the end of the half. Um, some PA boot over, and all I did right here was I just went back, watched the game, and copied his route combo, slant wheel, post streak. Except I scrambled all the way to the sideline down there. Get this ball down the field. Should have been a touchdown, but I'll take it. I'll take it for what it is. Take it for what it is. It's a 60-yard gain. We get Bateman in the end zone here for 21 yards. Now on that play, this play here, he was in cover 3 buzz. Comes back to the line in the same exact formation. Spies almost never has 4 down linemen, bro. Almost never. All right, so we snap the ball here. We see that safety come down and buzz. I'm like, oh, this is perfect play call, because I know that buzz is not going to carry this vertical all the way to the back of the end zone. Where's his user? Right in the middle of the field, waiting for the scramble, right? So we wait for our receiver to pass that buzz, pass lead it outside. Boop. Back 5, man. Back 5 line. And why it works is you got the streak from the tight end at 89. You got the wheel route from 13 out there stretching out the other zone. It's cover 3, bro. It's simple. Your deep safety's coming from the right side of the field. We throwing it to the left, up the left seam, and there it is. It's a touchdown. I wind up getting a free stat right here, getting a free sack. Right here, we send 6. For the most part, most of the first half, we were not sending 6 at all. We were sending like 4, sometimes 3. And then I guess this is a surprise pressure because he read his flat late. You can see he wanted to get the ball out, but it was just too late, bro. 90 speed, 90 speed edge rusher coming at you. It's coming in hot. You feel me? But yeah, that's the first half. 17 to 21. We're up. We're up. Then the third quarter happens, man. Then the third quarter happens. So he gets the ball out of half. Putting together a solid drive here. 44-yard pass play there, and then he gets down to the end zone as well. And this is against my goal line defense. Yeah, went, I want to say, fullback dive, first play. And second play, he comes right outside to where my user was the last play, and I felt like 40 should have had that play right there, bro. This is why I don't click on, man. This is why. Because he should have had him right there. If I didn't switch my defenders, as I saw myself get blocked, 40 would have made that play. That stinks. It really does. But it's the way the cookie crumbles, man. We're back on offense. I'll get negative yardage here. You know what I'm saying? To make it up with Lamar, 18-yard run. And then we fumble. This was a 15-yard dig route, man. I know the way he plays his coverage now. And I attacked it properly. When I needed to attack it, when I needed to hit chunk plays, I was hitting digs, I was hitting curls, I was hitting the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? So for me to actually complete these passes and then fumble, like a receiver fumbling, like that just fucking sucks. Then gives him a wonderful blocking on that return. He gets down to like the 2-yard line. You know what I'm saying? Runs it in with his running back, who's also got a scenario. So like, damned if you do, damned if you don't, bro. Like, I'm really stopping this man, but you know, he's getting the ball down to the goal line. God damn, never had to cough and sneeze at the same time. That was weird. Anywho, we back on offense though. You know, gave up 7. back on offense, getting chunk plays, and it's moving the ball methodically. And then 2nd and 16, we scramble with Lamar and fumble. So, I mean, what can you do, bro? Like, it's not like I'm really taking off in this game, but my 6 carries this game, I fumbled once. Like, all right, bro, I guess. But those 2 fumbles in this quarter is really what turned the game. Because early on we were getting stops. I wouldn't say turnovers, but we were getting stops. Got him to turn the ball over on downs in the first quarter, I believe. But yeah, man, it's really what it was. Fourth quarter, we kind of locked in and went for the dub. Um, excuse me. Marquise Brown chunk plays after chunk plays, 15 here, 24 there, 22 to Bateman. Um, and then we in the end zone. I think that only took maybe 2 minutes off the clock, from 7:57 down to 5:38. But yeah, on defense, I think we got to stop here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we got him to punt on 4th and 2. Um, and we're right back at it, man. This is a nice little play right here. This is also a play that I went to because I wanted to be able to pick up a chunk play here. So, um, Shark Halfback Wheel is the name of the play. It's in gun doubles. It's in a lot of playbooks as well. So, Jacory actually just ran this on me. And, and when he ran it, I was like, yo, I need to start running that again. This has been in my playbook for years. This was my Jibri play, um, back in Madden 20, because the way he used to run his cover 6 trap, I could get this post from the outside receiver on the right for a touchdown over his coverage. But yeah, we're actually reading here. What we're reading is the curl, which is on the left. And we're coming reading the high-low over the middle, which is the drag and the dig. Um, and because the inside is so muddled, like I can throw my dig, sure. But because I see his users there over the middle, I'm like, let me come off of that. Let me get over here to the right side. If I have my post, great. If I have my wheel, that's my next read. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking for my wheel, see it there. I'm like, all right, let me pass it, lead this outside, away from that zone defender up there. And we actually get the greatest animation when we possession catch it, roll right past the guy, get the best juke I've seen this rookie halfback get. And then we're out to the races. I thought we could have scored here, but we got caught by a back trailing guy. It is what it is. We end up getting the score anyway. 6-yard touchdown to Hollywood Brown. And at that point, bro, it's 3 minutes left in the game. I'm like, all right, if we can go down here and get a stop, we should be fine. You know what I'm saying? And we don't. He scores a fucking touchdown. I was like, all right, cool. All right, well, let's get out here. We're down 10. Let's get out here and score some points. 2-minute warning goes. We get the ball at 2-minute warning. Chunk play. Two runs with Lamar. Get our halfback, and then we get Hollywood Brown right here. Now, this was actually a broken play, and it was a misread. I should have hit my drag here. This is bunch trail. So on this play, we're essentially we're looking for the trail route, because 9 out of 10 times when you run a crossing pattern, you run a drag, the user is going to take that drag most of the time, and you'll be able to hit that angle route right behind it. But for whatever reason, his user just sits right there. He doesn't follow the drag. He knows the trail is coming. But when he does sit right there, I have to recognize that, and I have to throw that right there. That's a low ball touchdown, or actually pass leader up touchdown, possession catch. You know what I'm saying? Like once he passes that guy and he stays there, I have to throw that. Have to throw it. But again, this is just all new stuff as well, man. Like we are in a custom playbook, so we are practicing. You know what I'm saying? Practicing our reads, getting our reads right, and yeah. What happens on this play is it breaks down. Well, the left side read is completely botched by me. We got good double teams here. Scramble out. And we got one receiver on the side of the field. But I feel like I can get this angle on his defense and get to the pylon. And his guys start converging. We get a nice little quick pass to Hollywood, which his man detaches from. I don't know why. Like, he was just sitting there covering him the whole time, and then he wasn't. Like, he just wasn't. Like, okay, here you go. Touchdown. Appreciate it. Go for the onside kick. I thought we had a good one on, but we didn't. And yeah, that's where the cookie crumbles, man. So if you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't, be sure to dislike it, leave some hateful comments, and unsubscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm out.